Hello and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Paul and Booper, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Booper's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Paul's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give the correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to want to keep that collar high up behind Booper's ears, which will give you the most control over her while you're trying to work her through her commands. The first command that we're going to demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and Paul and Booper are going to take off doing that now. You'll notice that Booper is on Paul's left. That's where all of our obedience training is done. And incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit, so anytime you stop moving your feet, Booper should be seated nicely on your left, waiting for her next command. Now Booper should not lag behind or pull forward, but walk very nicely on your left at your pace. And a nice automatic sit. Perfect. The next command that we'll demonstrate for you is the stay command. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. Now in the beginning, when you first start practicing the stay command, you might have to stand right in front of Booper, slowly increase your distance and her ability to sit for longer periods of time. When Paul returns back to Booper, he will walk all the way around her and return back to heel position, and Booper should remain seated until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. Now we'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. Nice automatic sit. Good job. It's important to keep Booper interested in the training, praise her, let her know she's doing a good job, keep her motivated. The dogs really do enjoy this obedience workout. It's great mental exercise for them. Paul will give her the stay command again. The left hand right in front of her face. You don't have to touch her face, and the one-word firm command to stay. Now this time, instead of returning back to Booper, Paul will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. The command is Booper come, and you want to have her come in and sit right in front of you, end up with all the leash in your hand, and then she walks around the back, returning back to heel position. Very nicely done, and we'll show that to you again.
Stay.
Again, she comes in, sits nicely right in front, and then back to heel position. Great job, Booper. She's a good girl. Now we're going to take off heeling again. Now all of these commands can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. It's great to run through them all right in your living space, in your living room, kitchen, everywhere you need Booper to listen to you and respond to commands. The next command we'll demonstrate is the down command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm straight down towards the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. The down command is by far the hardest command, and it is the first command that dogs will take back from their owners, so you need to be persistent and you have to win. When Paul returns back to Booper, he'll walk all the way around her, returning back to heel position, and she should remain lying down until she receives praise or another command. Very good job. As with the sit stay, the down stay, you want to practice often, build up her ability to stay in that position for longer periods of time. And Paul will show you that command again. It's your left hand straight down towards the ground. Don't use her name, just the one-word firm command to down. This time, instead of returning back to Booper, Paul will demonstrate the recall or the come on command. Booper comes in and sits nicely right in front. Very good job. And then back to heel position. Great job, Booper. Nicely done. We'll heel her out of that. Now Paul and Booper are going to get set up for the down from a distance. Paul will leave Booper in a sit stay. And this time, he will walk out to the end of the training leash and give her the down command. She started to wiggle in there, so Paul gave her a little correction, told her no, and repeated the command. Very good job. Well, these are all the formal obedience commands that Booper has learned while she's been away at school. She's been a pleasure to train. We've really enjoyed having her. She's been a wonderful student. We thank you so much for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer, and please keep us posted.